And how about the Bucks, who are showing calm as they come down the tunnel? A team looking for a big night on its home court. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big men. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Tillman in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Milwaukee, Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Middleton in at the 3. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And the 3 ball is good. Jackson's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Grizzlies. In the corner, Middleton with it. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Boy, that is a real weapon in Middleton's arsenal. I mean, when you hit a 3 on him, he wants that sweet revenge, and he's coming back at you.
Jackson misses. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Now here is Holiday. And he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Holiday against Morant. Tillman grabs the miss. Middleton against Brooks. There's the 3. Drills it from outside.
Well, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
In the corner, Middleton with it. A putback and staying with the play, Middleton. Middleton's got 5.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game play. Not a perfectly set screen there, but got in just enough room to get that shot off.
And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Jackson drives in. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. 7 points in the game.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's Holiday. After the basket by Jaren Jackson. It's Allen on the wing. Guarded by Bane. Middleton on the wing. A 3 ball. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. A 3 from Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Giannis. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
That's right, everybody. It's now time for your Parks Breaker Crew.
quick look at some of the numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. The wide open look here for Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. Morant heads for 2, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Morant's got 5 now.
And you can see the confidence Morant possesses. He's fine testing his luck with the quick pull-up, Jay.
A finish, and Morant throws it down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's Middleton. He's got 8. First quarter play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Giannis dunks it down.
Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
And that one's good. Morant.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Here's Lopez. Following the basket by John Morant. On the wing, Holiday. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open. Drew will get it to you.
Outside Jackson. Over Allen. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Back to Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. Allen inside the three-point line. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Morant. And Morant throws it down.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Good. Morant's got 13.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Kicks it to Allen. Antetokounmpo against Jackson. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Lopez sets a screen for Allen. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
There's Morant. He's got 13. Over Holiday. And again, Ja Morant. 15 points in the game.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Mark, if you take a look at the superstars on this Bucks team, they are extremely selfless.
Yeah, they really are. That's one of their great attributes. They just want to win. The pieces fit well together. Doesn't matter how they do it, who does it. They're all in it to win championships. A total team mindset.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
T-shirt time. Get out of your seats and show us your one.
top 10 in scoring, he can fill it up with the best of them.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Middleton looking it over. There's the dish to Allen. Middleton the pass to Allen. Jackson against Giannis. Shot clock at 3. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Payne with the bucket.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Giannis with it. 6 points for him. It's not going to go for him. Giannis against Jackson. It's Brooks on the wing. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Now here's Giannis. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game. To stop the run. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Giannis. Lopez has got 5 now.
That's what we call the Brook Lopez back at you 3. He loves knocking that one down.
Brooks misses.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Down low, here's Middleton, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Morant dishes to Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And he's 5 of 7, finding a nice rhythm offensively.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. Giannis against Brooks. Here's Giannis. No good that time. And Memphis the other way now. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, always disappointing when you allow a team to come back. But as we all know, no lead is safe in the NBA.
Here's Giannis. After the made shot from Desmond Bane. Here's Giannis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him. And he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
And he makes the first. And with most of the season behind us, Clark, we've really gotten to know this rookie class well.
Well, Kevin, they won't be rookies much longer. But, yeah, it's always fun to see how these guys develop and grow during the course of a season. And some of these young fellas have shown us a ton of long-term promising potential.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Joe Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguarded.
Here's Giannis. Tyus Jones picking up that last basket.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Kennard's shot is off. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Connaughton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. As you look at Memphis, right now they've acquired the second-best record in the conference.
You know, right now for the Grizzlies, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while. It'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
All right, Bucks fans, here come your Bucks breaker crew.
Milwaukee making a switch. Crowder's checked in.
And now look at the numbers for Jaren Jackson. Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. Right around 21 points per, 2.5 blocks, and 7 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Jones from outside. Good on the triple. Jones has got 5.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
That drive by Carter. Ingles in the corner. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Aldama. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Here's Jones driving the lane. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Carter against Jones. A nice shot by Carter.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Jackson. And the Grizzlies 10 and 2 more.
And great from deep. Jackson, no issues hitting the mid-range either. Another big who has range in the new NBA.
Now here is Carter. Another key contributor to that nice win against Chicago. And the shot's good from Carter.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
On the wing, Jackson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about this first quarter? 7 of 9 from the field. He is putting on a show.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
we've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
Now here is Carter. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. There's Portis. That shot misses. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Pass to Aldama. Shoots over Crowder. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here is Carter. 41 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Portis. Back to Carter. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go. Connaughton passes to Ingles. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Left side, Jones. Over Carter. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Poked away. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Jumps up, tips down the breakaway slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
A three-pointer is right on target. And so it's Jaren Jackson making highlights for the Grizzlies. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be right back after this.
The Grizzlies, 57. Please give a big round of applause for your...
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Down by 12. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. And the wings for him, Matthews and Middleton. Brook Lopez is out there with Portis, and it's Dragic in at the point guard position. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. We got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Here's Middleton, following the score by Dylan Brooks. 18 feet out, and with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to 9 points with the basket for Middleton.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry and looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Now, here's Dragic, following the miss by Dylan Brooks. And here's Matthews from the arc, and another three for Milwaukee.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense is giving them, and they've really made the most of it.
Memphis leading by 8. And Morant throws it down.
And just so many different ways Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Middleton against Brooks. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Yep, that one goes. Lopez has got 7 points in the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Jackson from long range. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 6th assist on the night.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Now here's Middleton. 15 points in the game. Dragic looking it over. It's rebounded by Memphis. Last time they met was in Memphis.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Tillman, he's checked in for Memphis.
What's up?
That's good from Jackson. Greg, when the postseason rolls around, the officials tend to let more go, more contact, more aggressive play. Is that the right approach?
Kevin, I think it is the right approach. And I'm a fan of letting the players play and blow the whistle when there's clearly an advantage created by either the offense or defense.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
Williams, he's checked in for Memphis. Middleton hits them both. And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
Bucks trail by 12. That's tipped. Morant looking around. It's a hand on it.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's Dragic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now the pass to Holiday. Lopez outside. Passes to Middleton. Lopez, a screen on Brooks. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Bucks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Dragic. Bucks passing it around. And here's Matthews from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists now in the game. It's Morant. Hey now!
Hey now! Yeah!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here is Holiday. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. And it's Lopez at the elbow. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Deep 2 from Brooks. And it's Dragic with the rebound. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 13-point game.
Rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second rounder, Dillon gives great effort on defense.
And it's good for 2. Baines got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. And that's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Middleton. 17 points in the game. Lopez outside. To the paint. Shot is good, and the Memphis leads get back down to 13 with the basket coming from Drew Holiday.
You know, Holiday is one of those rare guards who's as physical as any other player on the floor. Holiday busting it up inside.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Hits the three-point line.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Now Middleton. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. On the wing, Holiday. Lopez sets a screen for Holiday. A kick out to Lopez. Shoots the 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 8th assist here tonight.
It's a real problem trying to guard Lopez in the corner. If you follow him out there, it opens up the lane for his teammates to drive. But if you don't, big fella will make you pay from that.
Brooks. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Allen comes in for Goran Dragic. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. He's checked in for Milwaukee. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Konchar's checked in for Dillon Brooks. Luke Kennard comes in for Bane. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. That'll be a 5-second call.
All right, a chance to see stats for Holiday. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. Averaging about 18 points per, 8 assists and 4 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
and didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Holiday following the score by Memphis. 2 points, that one goes.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Memphis moving it around. Here's Tillman. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Lopez.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taking 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, inside Giannis's length really helps him get by the defense. Not much they can do to trip him up or slow him down. He's a force.
Tillman's shot is good. And here is Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him. To the inside. Here's Connaughton. Rebound by Williams.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
They got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's Conchar. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Conchar's got 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez outside. Inside. Here's Holiday. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 13 points in the game.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
So it's the Bucks now, following the score by Memphis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Giannis' journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez, and it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
And it's good. 2 points. Carter's got 7.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 11. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And here is Antetokounmpo after Jaren Jackson made that last three-pointer. Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. Stolen by Jackson. 1:35 left in the first half of the game. That one goes. Count it. Jackson's got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 14 points for him.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
That's a two from Kennard. And the Grizzlies tack on two more.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Here is Carter. He's got 7. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. You take a look at the Bucks. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And right now for the Bucks, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they couldn't be considered front runners for the title. After that insane start, boy, he's really cooled down in the second quarter.
Conchar can't get it to go.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
There's 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Carter. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their transition game has been in full effect. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're over-shifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome, everybody. We're starting off here with a review of some final scores from around the NBA. The Pistons came out on top against the Pacers in Indianapolis, and that's a relief for them as it breaks a healthy losing streak.
Not a big surprise on that one. I hate to say it, but I think Kenny called it.
Moving along, let's talk about the great first half of play we saw from Ja Morant.
He's really on a roll, isn't he? Once a guy gets in rhythm, it can be hard to shake him out of it. We'll see what the defense has planned for him in the second half.
So far, it seems like they're just hoping he'll run out of steam. Not a great strategy if you ask anyone. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Then it's Morant. And there's Jackson. And it's Tillman in at the 5 down low. Nobody near Allen. Here's Holiday. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. It's good on the putback.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Floats it up for Giannis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. There's Jackson with the 3. The shot comes out, and Milwaukee will come the other way. Middleton left side. Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Lopez has got 14 points.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
That bucket in no time at all.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And you go beyond the stats, and Lopez has been a real presence inside on the offensive end in this one.
Here's Jackson. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Bucks trail by 15. Giannis kicks to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Sinks that one from the post. 16 points for him.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Brooks right side. Over Middleton. He misses that time, but only 5 misses in his 11 shots from the field as he's 6 of 11. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal
That one's on Morant.
And you've got to be careful with Middleton down low. I mean, he's very talented at how he gets defenders to bite in the post.
The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Shooting 2. And that one falls for Middleton.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Bucks. Middleton hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
It's Brooks on the wing. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Tillman. He's off on that one.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And Lopez gets it to go.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
Memphis leading by 9.
You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
Here's Middleton, following the basket by John Morant. The wide open look here for Holiday. From outside, off the mark. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They led by as many as 18 points.
And a guy who can drive and finish with either hand. Jackson's tough to stop once he gets going downhill.
When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes. And then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived. And the title came just a few years later. No coincidence.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Checked in for Allen.
Second in rebounding. And they're number 2 in assists. This is being aggressive while still being disciplined in terms of moving the basketball.
And GA, you talked about their scoring average. This is a team capable of exploding on any given night. Their firepower is incredible. Bucks trail by 12. Holiday looking for an opening. Feeds it to Crowder. To the paint. Here's Lopez. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Taking it strong. Nice finish by the big fella. Way to get after it, Lopez.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Chris Middleton. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Williams is checked in. Here's Holiday. The shot missing. Gray D that time from Bain. Memphis leading by 10. Here's Tillman. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Tillman's got 9.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Takes the 13-footer. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
And Morant throws it down.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Now here's Dragic. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And Morant throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Dragic gets the bucket.
And Dragic can finish with ease if he gets to the bucket. So when his mid-range jumper is falling, the D doesn't know what to do with it.
And it's Morant missing.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Morant against Dragic. Now here is Holiday. Defense is right there. Lopez outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down.
Jackson, that's good.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Ingles passes to Holiday. Back to Ingles. The 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Ingles has got his second bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Dragic. Grizzlies making the shot. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And you see the confidence Dragic has in his shooting. He knows he can sink those shots.
Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. And Lopez pulls it down. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Milwaukee. Down by 15. Pass to Crowder. 3-pointer. The Grizzlies pull it in. They led by as many as 18 points. Knocks it loose. Taken away by Holiday. And it's the Bucks on the break. Dragic is running. The quick look, no good that time. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Bain for 3. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Bain's got 12.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
That's right, everybody. It's now time for your Bucks Breaker Crew.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Carter in for Goran Dragic. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Aldama's checked in. Conchar comes in for Jaren Jackson. Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Open look for Portis. No good on the quick 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Williams for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Now here is Carter. He's got 10. In the corner, Crowder with it. Offensive rebound, Portis. And Portis throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Kennard for three. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Buck shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. And the basket by Ingles.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Outside Williams. The outside leaner. And that one drops. Williams has got 8.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Here's Connaughton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Connaughton's got his second basket of the night.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
It's time to get live. Welcome your forward forces to the floor.
In the top 10 in team scoring. Really good offensive execution. This is a tricky team to defend.
And that #1 ranking in rebounding is no fluke. They've got the muscle and, Greg, the persistence to control the glass in every game they play. Here's Conchar. He has 7, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
Assisted by
Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Jones against Carter. Outside Portis. Dishes to Ingles. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Jones. From the arc. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Shot on the wing. The shot's good. Jones has got 21 in the game.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
The pass to Ingles from outside the arc. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jones from outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got 8 here in the quarter.
He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense.
On the wing, Ingles. to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 23. Here's Jones. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 26.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Down low. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Crowder.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
There's Williams with the three. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Takes a step back. Connaughton kicks to Ingles. Misses the three. And here are the Grizzlies. Passes it to Kennard. Here he goes. Basket good. Kennard's got 9 points. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Ingles can't get it to go.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
And the basket is good. He's got 11. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Ingles has gone 4 for 9 from the field. Carter comes in with the double team. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the strike.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
And that one falls for Jones. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jay Crowder. Chris Middleton comes in for Joe Ingles. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Pat Connaughton. And Memphis also making a switch. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Williams. And so Jones nails both of them. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the third. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Bucks have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the technical free throw is good. .11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. He gets it in there.
And, you know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. Feels like nobody can stop him.
Here's Kennard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, he didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
For Memphis, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. It's been all about Jaren Jackson for the Memphis Grizzlies. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Here's Chandler. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Portis, Matthews out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Dragic, and it's Carter in at the 2 guard. Outside Dragic. Portis a screen on Chandler. Dragic. Grizzlies with the rebound. Aldama's got 8 rebounds in this game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
First one falls for him.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Carter hits them both. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for Memphis. Here's Aldama. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
So it's the Bucks now, following the score by Memphis. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Memphis, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Chandler, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Dragic with a wide open look. Sinks the 3-pointer.
You know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Conchar can't get it to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Dragic the pass to Matthews. That 3 off the mark. Grizzly shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Dragic against Chandler. To the inside. Here's Portis, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
And how about the court awareness there? Dragic, fantastic job spotting the wide open teammate.
Aldama gets the bucket. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Dragic kicks to Middleton. Outside Portis. Pass to Matthews. The shot off that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Kennard. Tries again. Aldama gets the bucket. Aldama's got 8 here in the quarter.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
And Portis throws it down.
And Middleton is just a total package, not just a scorer, but a terrific passer as well.
Here's Chandler. Conchar, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Middleton outside. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Can't hit from 12. Grizzlies have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. And it's Dragic with the rebound.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's Conchar. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And some changes here for the Bucks. Jay Crowder comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Joe Ingles in for Carter. And Memphis also making a switch. Williams is checked in. The Bucks shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Outside Dragic. Shot from 12. And again, the Bucks miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Matthews. Here's Portis. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Portis has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks youth dancing.
to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jaren Jackson.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Williams kicks to Chandler. Shoots over Dragic. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls.
Williams.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Up top, Portis for the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Over Dragic. Off target on the outside leaner.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the leaner.
Knocks down the 3-ball. Dragic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Goes up on the wing. Misses off the right iron.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
On the wing, Ingles for 3. Chandler with the rebound.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to bring it in down the stretch here.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Xavier Turnbull, John Moran.
Portis with it. He kicks it to Crowder. Ingles trying to get open. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Tillman passes to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. The pass to Portis. He dishes it to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Dragic from outside. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Milwaukee has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Portis a screen on Kennard. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Off target with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Aldama. His 3-pointers off the mark. And for Milwaukee, their shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Ingles finds Dragic. In the corner, Crowder with it. Off target from outside.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Kennard's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
No good from Dragic. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And with the play-in tournament, single-game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game. and it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
Memphis has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Now here's Morant for three. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 11 rebounds in the game.
After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Aldama. And again, Memphis no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Portis a screen on Morant. Dragic, that shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Here's Tillman. Unable to get that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Matthews scanning the floor. Lets it go from deep. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Shoots over Matthews. Up again.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And there's the foul on Jake Crowder. That's his first foul. Memphis in total control. Passes it to Tillman. Trying to get something going. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Tillman's got 9 points here in the second half.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
To the middle, there's Portis, and Portis throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Morant drives in.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shadow the rim.
And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Ingles. Fires from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Aldama. Shoots over Dragic. Aldama can't hit.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Matthews dishes to Ingles. Dragic against Morant. Crowder from outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they've got to talk to each other all day. Miscommunication and now he's able to make a play.
Tillman's shot is off. The Bucks shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Dragic with it. He's picked up by Morant.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Bucks shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Ingles against Kennard. Outside Matthews. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory
for the Grizzlies.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jaren Jackson.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're leading by 21. 55 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Connaughton's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Konchar's checked in for Kennard. .55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Aldama. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Outside Matthews. Portis, the pass to Dragic. On the 3 off target. Here's Konchar. He's covered by Matthews. Offensive rebound. Pass to Morant. Kicks it to Williams. Shoots over Connaughton. Kept alive. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Tillman. And again, Memphis no good. And the Bucks with possession here. Now Dragic. Out left to the wing. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So.
You all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.